Welcome back to Dash Mode Gaming, where we did a little bit of backtracking off camera, and I told Dash about controller type C. We had been using controller type A. The only real difference is with
Auto
C,
aim.
when he brings up his weapon, it will auto aim, and then he can push L to switch targets. And I was just thinking that with our limited resources, let's not... Hey, I think there's some green herbage over there. And a typewriter. So there's going to be ink ribbons.
Yay.
Lord knows we need them fucking ink ribbons.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so last episode I was talking about
Leonard.
conspiracy theories, and that one guy's was pretty lame. But I will say that just for the sake of just thinking and imagining, expanding your mind, the conspiracy theories about the Nazis and World War II, those were pretty damn interesting. Like, they touched on, you know, when you have a government dictatorship like what the Nazis were, propaganda is going to be one of their most efficient tools to control the population.
Oh, this.
Yup, this.
The alligator.
So you're gonna want your shotgun equipped.
See, if the alligator will back you up to here,
Yeah.
blah, 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 shoot it a few times, and then it will go off this way.
Oh, I've never seen that because I've always. I was like, oh, what's that? No, yeah,
Where is it?
It's the green thing.
Okay.
You will have plenty of time to get down here, release it, but I would just equip your shotgun now. Maybe do some combining.
I suppose.
So what I was getting at with the propaganda is, so supposedly Adolf Hitler and Ava Braun committed suicide.
Oh, here comes. Gonna bite me. That ate him. That
Right?
straight up ate him.
No, clipping.
He is gone.
No, he survived due to clipping.
He survived due to a sweet Matt Mercer backflip.
Yep, yep.
Alright, so...
But
on this
nobody ever found their bodies. That should be good. So pick it up, then you got to count like 3 seconds and then shoot him. Cause he picks it up. No, see, you did exactly what I did.
Yay!
Look at that boss.
did it.
We took down that boss.
I did it. I did it.
Oh yeah.
Alright, now I'm gonna put my gun back on.
But it was broadcasted over German
wait.
radio. Yeah.
See you later, alligator.
Oh my.
I'm standing in your mouth.
Yeah, you are.
I wish I could crouch so I could teabag your tongue.
Right?
But, here we go.
Wow. Just amazing.
That really made it around that corner fucking fast.
Yeah, it sure did. Well, the thing's fucking huge, man.
Safety lock in case of alligators.
Yeah. Dumping area. I like how we both went to point that out at the same time.
I thought
And
it
I
was a
just...
C, not a D. I was gonna be like, what?
Cumping area?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Is there goodies in here?
No.
Oh no!
There might actually I take that back. There might actually be some ink ribbons once you come forward in the next screen and on your right-hand side.
Okay.
But they're going to be kind of shitty. Da-dum. Even if they're there. I could be wrong.
You are absolutely correct.
Alright.
Look at you.
Look at me.
Looks like all the city's trash has been dumped here in the no dumping zone.
Yeah.
There's no other goodies? Come
No, I
on.
don't think so.
I want to sift around the garbage.
Right?
Find something useful. Don't look at me, Ada.
Well, what happens when the walls start closing in all Star Wars style? What are you going to do? Because you don't have any droids.
I'm gonna die.
Oh, okay.
This bullet wound isn't making things any
Blah,
easier.
blah, blah. Talky, talky, talk.
You know?
I'll patch you up.
But yeah, with the conspiracy theory thing, like I was saying, you know,
What's that?
it was pretty interesting. That was
Don't mention it.
I don't know, sexually explicit, I guess.
Okay.
They didn't want to show his
Just found out.
polygonal man nipples.
What?
Oh, she's bandaged up.
Yep.
Let's just
now
get out
now
of here.
you're
The sooner the better.
post hot battle damage
See,
Leon.
I thought
S. Kennedy.
he was unconscious in a room, and then he wakes up in the room. I mean, I could be remembering the B game.
It could be the B game, yep.
Now where the hell are we?
Oh, where do you think? You're
I've been here before.
that's where she came after she crossed the bridge.
Yeah, all right.
Speaking of the bridge, guess who gets to backtrack? I'm sorry, I would have. I forgot about that. I should have let you know.
That's the game.
That's the game. That's how they get hours out of the game. So like you backtrack, this takes like 5 minutes. All the backtracking added up, so it takes like we'll say 3 hours in a game. You backtrack. So instead of the game now being 20 hours, it's 23, and you can say this game you can spend up to 25 hours playing this game instead of up to 20 hours playing this game.
It's kind of like artificial game lengthening back in the day for RPGs, where they made it longer by just making you grind.
Yeah. Yep. I would rather I'd rather grind or do backtracking like Mega Man X style than backtracking like this.
See, I like grinding.
Oh yeah. I'm saying I'd rather grind than do this.
I might as well save.
Yeah, you may as well.
I have 4 ink ribbons.
Yeah. So I want to bring this up real quick.
Shoot.
You said you might as well save. I said, yeah, you may as well. You said 3 words. I said 1. And that reminds me of that meme of the guy from The Office who says something like, why say many words when little words work fine? Or something like that.
This may shock you,
Yeah.
but I don't watch The Office.
So I don't watch The Office either. I just know that it's a character from The Office on a meme.
I tried watching The Office,
As did I.
and it's too painfully awkward for me.
I am alright with the painfully awkwardness. I just, like so many things, just don't have time to delve into it as much as I wanted to. Like, I started watching Parks and Recreation,
See, I started watching that too.
and I don't even know how many seasons there are, but I got like halfway through the 3rd season.
I got like 4 episodes in, and it was just like, I don't have time for this.
Yeah, I mean, I really liked it, and I wanted to have time for it, but I don't have time for it. Where I've said before on previous episodes, where like, you know, I watch a lot of Trailer Park Boys, Friends, and That 70s Show on Netflix. What I mean by watching it is
It's on.
in the course of a 3-episode stint before Netflix goes, hey, are you still there? Hey, are you still paying attention to me? Hey, you know that thing that you pay for every month? Every
Go
month,
through the fucking door!
that thing that you pay for every month. I'm wondering, are you still using me? Yeah, I'm fucking using you. You know, in that stint of like 3 episodes, I probably, unless you know me, my wife, and my kid are winding down at the end of the day, probably watching like 20 minutes of the. Let's see, about 24 minutes an episode. That gets us to 72 minutes. I probably watched like 20 of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I watch anime lately.
Except for Castlevania, I watched the whole fucking season 2 yesterday. I watched the shit out of that.
I was thinking about starting season 1 over.
I was thinking about watching the whole thing over again. Thing's fucking awesome.
I don't know if I like it that much, but
Oh, I
I
do.
mean, it's good.
I like it.
So I'm going to read this book.
Okay.
Sewer Manager Deary. It's been a while, but I saw Don today, and we talked after completing our work. He told me he'd been sick in bed until yesterday. It really doesn't come as much of a surprise given how long he's been working here. He was sweating like a horse, and he kept scratching his body while we were talking. It sounds like Don.
Yeah, sure does.
I asked if he was hot, but he just looked at me funny. What's wrong with him anyway?
He's hot.
Chief Irons has been visiting the lab quite often lately. I don't know what he's doing over there, but he always looks grim. The expression on his face has been even more unsettling than usual. My guess is that it's because of Dr. Birkin's impossible requests. The chief has my sympathies, though. After all, he's done for the town. After all he's done for the town, he doesn't deserve this.
I'm sorry.
I stressed the sentence improperly.
Well, right, but like there was that like just split second where I knew the pause was coming, and I was like, oh, he's gonna want to reread that.
I rarely drink because I'm on the graveyard shift, but I don't suppose I have much to complain about since this is how I make my living. Chief Irons came in late today.
When did this game come out?
1996?
Okay, so in like 96, somebody who, like, let's guess is between like mid-30s and early 50s is saying, but I can't complain because this is the way I make my living. Nowadays, people are just pissing and moaning all over the place about how they make their living. Jesus fuck Christ, we work fucking McDonald's, don't make $15 an hour. Sorry.
Chief Irons came in late today, looking grimmer than his usual self. I tried to joke with him to cheer him up, but he wasn't amused. He pulled his gun and told me to fuck myself.
Whoa.
I did. I was able to calm him down, but that guy must have some serious problems.
Did you calm him down by fucking yourself?
Of course.
Okay.
He knows he can't enter the lab without my help and my medal. This is what it means for the chief to serve and protect? Question? Exclamation?
Is it the other way around?
William informed me that the police and media have begun their investigation on Umbrella's affairs. He said that the investigation will be citywide and that there's a possibility they'll even search through the sewers. He asked me to suspend all Umbrella sewer facility operations until the investigation is concluded. The sewer will still be used for passage, but he stressed that I have to be extremely cautious and that I'd lose my job if anyone finds out about this operation.
Whoa.
Well, that got real.
Right?
Hi, Ada. I got a medal.
All right. Just one. We need two.
Okay.
Check that cabinet.
I was, but there's nothing in it.
What? Lame.
All right, well, we got the medal, and we'll do more with whatever is happening next time on Dash Mode Gaming.
We'll see you then.